Hey guys, in this video I want to show you a very powerful technique to help you make more sales when you are at the beginning of your Merch by Amazon journey by leveraging eBay and Pinterest at your advantage and bring more traffic into your Merch by Amazon t-shirts. So how can we do that? As you can see right now, I'm inside my Merch Informer page, which if you're not familiar with it, it's an extremely powerful tool that you're gonna need as soon as possible to help you in your print-on-demand journey, maximizing your sales, and basically speeding up your growth. If you take this seriously, you understand that this is your business, and so Merch Informer is one of these few tools that I strongly recommend you to use, to try. If you didn't yet, I'm gonna leave my affiliate link down below in the description box so you can easily access to this page and test it for yourself. You can sign up for a free trial, which is the best way for you to get your feet wet and get familiar with the whole system. And in case you decide to sign up after your trial, you can still take advantage of a 20% discount. So check my link down below, take advantage of this promotion, and you'll see that once you start using it, you are going to think, oh my gosh, I wished I started using it earlier. But anyway, I'm not here to promote this website. I'm here mostly to give you an example. So because as just mentioned, and as you can understand from the title, I'm going to teach you how to use both eBay and Pinterest, to promote your t-shirt and really bring lots of traffic into your Amazon pages. I'm gonna take at random an example from Merch Informer, since here you have easy access to the latest trends. So as you can see, I'm inside the product research page. So here let's click on Merch Hunter, which is one of the most used features of Merch Informer. And since we are approaching the fall season, let's just search for a generic autumn kind of design. So I'm just gonna write autumn shirt. And let's just scroll down and see if we found anything interesting. Okay, here we go. This one is cute. There's always a strong connection between fall season and pumpkin spice latte, so let's go with this design, which is very relatable. Let's pretend this is your own design and you've just uploaded, Amazon approved it, and this is your live selling page, okay? Once you're here, all you want to do is to select Command-Shift-4 if you're on a Mac and just take a screenshot of this shirt picture. And this is because we want to extract a mockup directly from your Merch by Amazon account. And so once you did your screenshot, you can close this page and you will find your picture right here in the desktop. You just double click on it, and from this window right here, we can edit the background out. And so we're going to convert it into a PNG, very easy to use for our purpose. If you are on a Mac, you just click on the little pencil icon right here, and then you click again on the little magic wand. You click and drag and the all white background will be selected. Then you click on edit and cut. And then you still have these small bits right here, which we can easily remove as well. You just click on rectangular selection, select the portion that you want to cut away, and again, edit and cut. And voila, in few clicks, you have a perfectly usable PNG. So we have a great mock-up picture now. But now I want to show you how you can create more mock-ups with the same design. So we're going to use Canva. And Canva is another great website that you really need in your life because it helps you make so many different type of graphics, and it's not just useful if you are doing print on demand, but also if you're doing YouTube or any other digital kind of work, this is a must-have. I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with Canva, and possibly most of you are already using it. And if you're not, please check it out because you're gonna fall in love with this website. It's the easiest website to use for any beginner, even for people that are completely foreigner with the concept of using Photoshop. This is a very easy alternative, and it's a must-have. I'm gonna leave the link for Canva as well in my description box, so you have easy access to it. And again, you can sign up just for a 30 days free trial, so you don't have to spend any money on it, but you will quickly see the benefit of using such a website because it really makes your life so much easier and maximize your productivity. Anyway, let's click on create design, and for this example I'm gonna go for a plain square kind of canvas, so 1000 by 1000 pixels. And once we have our page right here ready to create, we can import the mockup we just extract from Merch by Amazon. So we can click on uploads and then click on device, and we're gonna select our mockup. Here is loading, and then you just click on it and you will see it appear in your page where we can work on it. So basically I'm showing you how to create mockups that you can use on both eBay and Pinterest, okay? So you can kind of create a listing or a pin where you can advertise your brand new design, and then you can link a clickable URL that's gonna redirect people into your Amazon selling page. So that's the whole purpose of this tutorial, okay? And that's why we'd extract the shirt pictures from your Amazon selling page, because from here we can kind of improve the aesthetic of it and make it more appealing to attract as many people as possible. So as you can see, it's very plain right now, the picture, and I usually try to make it a bit more interesting. And so the very first things I do usually is to create some sort of multi-dimensional effect. So I just click on my shirt and then I click on effect, and then I click on shadow. So you can select, which type of shadow you want. I usually go with a drop because it's more realistic, and as you can see, you instantly have a two-dimensional kind of picture now. So you have this shadow effect that makes it more realistic, and this is already much better, but we want to create even more contrast maybe with the background. So you can just click on the background and select a solid color. We can go with a creamy kind of color, since this is a pumpkin spice latte kind of shirt. You can really choose whatever color you think is going to make more appealing your pictures. I think this is a nice color because it's not too intense. If we go with a very bold color, it's gonna make it too busy. We don't want to take away attention from the actual product, so I will stay with a simple background. You can make it even more interesting by adding elements, for instance. So let's say this is an autumn shirt, so we can search for like autumn leaves, and as you can see, you can add some elements to your picture. You can make it more cute and make it a bit more interesting. You can really customize your listing as much as you want. You can do like this. You can duplicate this, copy and paste. Voila. This could be, one mock-up that you just create. And we can keep it just as simple, right? Maybe another leaf like here. You can make it as simple or as busy as you like, but try to stand out from your competitors with a very appealing mock-up. Okay, so this is simple enough to don't distract from the actual product, but is not as plain or boring as many listings out there. You are definitely standing out with something like this, okay? So play with creativity and originality. Now that we have our first mock-up, we can create a second one, and I want to show you a different way to create other type of mock-ups. So it's always good when you create listings on eBay, especially, to have different perspective of the product that you're trying to sell. So I always have the product picture just as it is, you know, like in a table or on a very plain background, and then I have the same product like maybe on a model, someone that is wearing it, which is called the lifestyle picture. That also makes very compelling for people to click on your listing and, you know, actually purchase the product. So to do that, we need a PNG version of your shirt design, but because we literally screenshot this t-shirt from a random Amazon seller, we don't have the PNG. So let's create one really quick just for demonstrational purposes. Let's create something very similar, so I can also show you very quick how you can create a design in a matter of seconds. Just go into elements and you can search for like pumpkin spice latte, and here you have different elements. We can use this one. We can remove this background for now. So we want to create something similar, okay? Let's put 3 different coffees right here. Maybe, let's see, here. These have a Starbucks kind of look. Maybe we'll remove this one. Here we can use this one just because. There we go. So there's 3 coffees, and then you have the text saying pumpkin spice season. So we can click on the text icon right here. We can write pumpkin. We can choose a different font. Here, let's just try this one really quick. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this section right now. I just want to quickly show you how I create mockups, you know, into Canva. So there's the word season. We can choose maybe a different font for this word. Here, let's choose this one. And then there's the word spice. Okay, something like that. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. This is just an example. Of course, when you create a design for Merch by Amazon, you should be well aware that the measurement is 4500 by 5400 pixels. So right now we have 1000 by 1000 pixels kind of, you know, page right here, but because we formatted mostly for the mockup, but when you create a design to upload into your any type of POD, you know, platform, you need the different measurement. So you can quickly resize it here. I mean, it doesn't take much. You just resize 4500 by 5400. Super easy. Oops. And now you see you have the right measurement, and you can, you know, reposition everything. So since we readjust the sizing, we can now export it as a PNG. So just click on download, click on transparent background, and select the page that you want to export as a PNG, which is the second one. Then click done and download. Perfect. Now let's go back to the previous 1000 by 1000 page. We can delete all of these because it was just a quick way to create a similar design as a PNG, just to show you how to create the second version of our mockup. So this is my PNG, should be right here. There we go. Okay, and now we can import it. You can just click and drag the PNG into your Canva, or you can again click on the upload icon and then just upload it from here. You click on device as we did before, but it's much faster just by click and dragging it inside. Okay, so we have our PNG. Okay, so the way how we can create a beautiful mockup with models is by keeping this selected. You click on effect, And as you can see here, the second line, it's Smart Mockups. You just want to click on See All, and then you want to click on the t-shirts. So you want to scroll down to see which kind of mockup it's best for your purpose. So in my case, I want to find, a very similar t-shirt as this one. Let's assume this is a woman t-shirt. So you want to have, a female model, obviously. This is pretty clean, so we can try this one. As you can see, there's these 3 lines where you can edit the mockup, because if you notice right now the design is way oversized and it's on a white t-shirt. We want to edit everything, so you can double click, you can change the background color of your t-shirt. So we're gonna select black, and then you can readjust the size. So under the crop section, you want to click on custom, and here you have 3 sliders where you can literally adjust any aspect of your design. So with the size slider, you can make it smaller or bigger. So let's try to replicate as close as possible our first mockup. You can also insert a specific value. So for example, you can put 50. Okay, let's keep it at 50. This is just a test basically. Then you can change how high you want your design, on your shirt. So we can try to mimic, the distance from the neckline. I think it's close enough. And then you can as well move it more on the right or on the left. So we just want to keep it right in the middle. So right here is perfect. And once you have adjusted, all the measurements, you can click on apply. Then from here, you can make it bigger or smaller. I personally like to fill as much space as possible, because if we're gonna use this picture on our eBay listing, of course it's gonna be very small, so you want to keep it as clean as possible and also as visible as possible. Then from this stage, usually I like to change the background as well, so you can keep this selected and click on Effect again. Then we can click on Background Remover. And as you can see, this feature in few seconds perfectly remove only the background. So from this point on, you can literally use the same cream color that you use in your first mockup. So you can just click on the background and select the same color. But if you do that, as you can see, it kind of delete the PNG that we just created. So you have to detach the image from background first. Select the background, select your background color, and then you can resize again your model on top of it. So you can create a very similar background, and then you can add maybe different kind of element. Maybe we can put some coffee beans. Coffee beans, voila. Here, for example, these are very cute. You can customize a little bit your mockups with a more interesting elements in it. Or maybe you can put a pumpkin, since it's pumpkin spice. And usually this type of design, sells a lot over Halloween season. Let's see if we found anything cute. Here, for example, this pumpkin, we can maybe remove the background and turn it into a PNG. There we go. See, now you have sort of a clip art, literally in few seconds, that you can use as an element in your mockups. There we go. So pumpkin spice, of course, there's coffee, there's pumpkin flavor. So you can do something like this, or you can use the same background as in the first mockup to give a sort of continuity, Or you can also use a picture as a background. So you can search still inside Elements, Autumn background. And you can select any of this picture. You can choose this, for example. You can make it bigger. And these already have some leaves, as we tried to recreate in the first mockup. and then you just copy and paste, your model. Voila. And this is how you create 3 different type of mockups in literally seconds, and they all look very original, very professional, they're very appealing, and for sure they stand out when you scroll into an eBay page. There's many listings, you want your listing to pop. So what I also do to make sure my design is very crisp, you can also make the background a bit more faded. You can click right here and make it less bright, so it's more kind of pastel and your product pop a little more. And then to make it even sharper, you select your model picture, you can click on adjust and make it sharper, and as you can see now it's a bit brighter. See, this is the blur slider, and if you click a little tiny bit on your left, the picture is more crisp, so this is at 0, and if you notice, voila, it's a bit more crisp now, a bit brighter. You can also adjust the saturation if you want to make it more warm. This is to make it brighter or not, and you can do the same with contrast. You can play around with your sliders. So as you can see right now, the picture is super clear. And these are 3 beautiful mockups that you can easily use on any other platform. So from this stage on, we can just export it. And you can select small size image as a JPEG. So click done and click download. Okay, perfect. Now that we have our 3 beautiful pictures, we can start creating a listing on both eBay and Pinterest. So let's go into eBay. Let's click sell. Click create listing and single listing. Here we can just write woman t-shirt. I never select these pre-made templates, I always go with my own. So on the bottom of the page, you click on continue, and then there you are. This is the page where you can create your listing from scratch. So we can write something like cute woman, cute autumn woman, pumpkin spice latte t-shirt. And then usually I just leave the subtitle blank. I double check that the category is the correct one, because if it's the wrong one, you still have the chance to select the right one in here. It's very important for you to be in the right category, because these increase your chances to be found, when someone search for it. Because sometimes it happen for some weird reason, eBay have bugs sometimes. They put you under the wrong category. You may be into, I don't know, kids toys, for instance. And so if someone search for an autumn shirt, you may miss out on sales just because you are in the wrong category. So always double check that you are in the right category. In case you are not, all you have to do is just click on search category, and you can type, of course, t-shirt, whatever it is, search, and then you can just select the right one. Then these are your shops category. I'm gonna make a different videos to show you how you can create an eBay shop and how you can create category in it, to make very easy for any potential customers to find the right product and for you to make a sale. But let's keep this out for now. It's not mandatory, okay? This is just for people that have an actual eBay shop. You can still sell any product on eBay without having a store. And so let's pretend you reach the point where you actually start making consistent sales. In that case, I will suggest you to consider opening an eBay shop, because it's much cheaper for you. You have less fees and you have more tools like running sales promotions and coupons and stuff like that. But this is for another video. Right now I just want to show you an easy way for you to draw traffic into your Merch by Amazon products by leveraging both eBay and Pinterest. So let's finish with the eBay part, and then we're gonna look into Pinterest. Again, leave it blank, this part, if you don't have a store. If you do have a store, just select the right category. So for example, you can choose clothes. And then this is another very important part, because if you advertise your Merch by Amazon shirt, you want to add as many different variations, meaning you may actually advertise the same shirt in 2 different colors. So for example, this shirt could be available in both black and gray or black and white, whatever it is. So this is the part where you can select your variations. So let's cancel this. Let's just add the size and the color. Then we click save. So let's do one by one. Size, usually Amazon for women go from small to XXX. So we select all of them. And as you can see, they appear right here. And then color, let's pretend you have both black and white. So let's click the colors that you have available. Here is white. And this way, you basically are selling multiple products with one listing only. Then you click continue. And then here is the part where we can add our pictures. You can just click and drag them one by one. Voila! And here is your beautiful listing. I mean, how pretty is this? It looks so professional. And you have multiple sizing, multiple colors. It looks really legit. So as you can see, in few seconds, we have created so many variations, so many opportunities for you to sell to multiple peoples with different sizing. So sometimes when you upload pictures into eBay, I don't know what it is, but eBay kind of drop the resolution quite a lot. So you may see your beautiful crisp picture that you created on Canva look much more blurry in here. If that happens, an easy way to fix it, for example, this one, can you see how like faded it looks? It looks kind of blurry. So to make it sharper, you just click on this little triangle right here and you just increase the sharpness. And now it looks much better, and then you click save. You can also adjust the brightness. As you can see, you can go back to having a very white background, but I think it looks better if it's a bit more cream color, you know, it makes it warmer and more suitable for like an autumn kind of design. And then you have even brightness and contrast basically. You can also crop your pictures, but I mean, we perfectly formatted into Canva. So as you can see, it's just perfect. But if you want, there's even this option. And then you can also, you know, rotate your picture. So we can save it. You see how much more crisp and bright it is now. So you can do the same for all pictures. Even this one is a bit faded. So we want to make it a bit sharper. And this is the same model, but it's just to show you, you know, you can put as many pictures as you want. Also, you can choose which image you want eBay users to see first popping up. I suggest you to keep the most simple one, the one that really jump the most, you know, out of all the other listings. So I will keep this one. And then if they enter the listing, they can see a lifestyle kind of picture. I think this one is the prettiest, so I will delete the second one. This is exactly how I will post this product, you know, with this simple basic picture and then the models, you know. So once you have done editing your picture section, you can scroll down and just enter the price. So this is an actual cool thing that you cannot do with Merch by Amazon. On eBay, it is much easier to sell the same shirt for a higher profit margin. So not only you cover the fees the selling into eBay involve, but you can start making some profits as well, you know. So it's super cool if you think about it, you know, this strategy. So because I'm using my eBay UK here, I have to insert my price in British pounds. So usually I price my shirt to $19.99. You can do the same in dollars, so you can put your shirts for $19.99, and you do the same for all of them. Okay, you get the drill. So you do the same for all your shirts before you launch your listing. And then you check that you have the right size. So as you can see, you have each size in both colors. You have small black, small white, and then same for medium, large. So you have one per color and per size. You can change the quantity. You can put as many shirts as you want. Since it's a print on demand kind of product, that of course you're not going to mention it in your listing. You want to make it look like you already have the product in your hands, ready to be shipped to the customer. But of course, since print on demand, it's limitless. You can put as many quantity as you want. You can put, 10 per size and per color. Now, I don't recommend you to do that. I rather suggest you to keep it at 1. And the reason why is because it creates a sort of urgency to the person that is watching your listing, because they can see there's only one left in stock. And so you create that illusion, where, oh my gosh, there's only one shirt. If they like the design, they think, oh, there's only one available in my size. I better hurry up, and purchase it before it's sold out. So that's why it's important for you not to mention it's a print-on-demand product. You want to create that sense of urgency, because the whole point of us leveraging eBay and Pinterest is trying to have as many sales as possible in the shortest time, and really speed up the whole tiering up system. So if you follow my strategy, just keep, 1 per variation basically. And then you save and close. After you've done that, you just want to fill the specification like brand. Usually I just leave it like unbranded. Then department, women is perfect. Type t-shirt is perfect. And then sleeve length, you can select short sleeve, of course, depending. If you have a sweatshirt, of course, you're gonna select sweatshirt. This part is not mandatory, so you can just leave it blank. If you want to add, something extra, you can select around the neck. The more you fill it, the more professional your listing will look. But to keep it simple, I'm just showing you the mandatory sections, which usually they are marked with the red little stars. And then you can just scroll down and insert your description. You can keep it as simple as possible. You can just write something like, cute woman, Eudum t-shirt. You can just repeat the title pretty much. Perfect everyday wear for this fall season. Available in multiple size and colors, blah blah blah. So you can write as much or as little as you want, and then usually I click on advanced options. I want to center my text, make it a little bigger, and maybe you can even change the color, whatever you want. You can make it more creamy, whatever you like. Sometimes I alternate colors. I make darker brown and lighter brown, and then you can make it bolder, whatever you like, literally. So here you just put clean, simple, concise description, and then we already inserted the price. So usually this is the part where you insert the price if you don't have a variation, but with this listing we did add variation in the very beginning right here, and so we already choose the price. Oh, I forgot something very important. So condition, we want to click new without tags, because usually when you purchase a t-shirt on Amazon, they do arrive brand new but without tags. So usually I make sure to click new without tags, and then you can either specify further details about it or not. I will just leave it blank, honestly, keep it as simple as possible. So as long as you specify it's new without tags, so you avoid issues, because sometimes, customers on eBay, most of them are cool, but sometimes you found the very annoying one that create issues. So someone may complain that arrive without tags because, people have expectations. So although you are shipping them a brand new product, freshly printed out of factory, they may think it's not new just because they don't see the tag. So just to avoid yourself headaches, specify it here. So if someone complain about it, eBay cannot, give you any strikes or anything because you were very clear in your listing. This is my suggestion as someone that's been selling for years and years and years on eBay. Once you did that, our price are selected. It's right here, $19.99. By the way, you can have also a price range, so you can decide to mark your white t-shirt cheaper, like I don't know, $18.99, and the black one $19.99. So you can have full control on your pricing, but I will keep them the same price. And you have your quantity right here. And then the last things is selecting your shipping. So the cool things about this method is you are basically leveraging the Prime service on Amazon. So you don't have any shipping costs. You can actually attract even more customers by offering free shipping. So basically, let's say here we can select free shipping. You can edit if you want to charge for shipping, but I will actually strongly recommend you to don't charge for shipping since we have the Prime service. In this section, just make sure you have the free shipping checked, because this is very appealing, for customer to see that you are offering free shipping. Again, if you want to charge for shipping, you just uncheck this and you select which kind of shipping service you are offering, which is fake, obviously, because you are going to ship it directly from Amazon, but you can pretend you are, using here. In UK, we have Royal Mail. I don't know, in US, probably you have UPS or DHL, whatever it is. So you just choose whatever courier service you have available, and then you can select a shipping cost, I don't know, $2.99, whatever you want. But the whole point of this strategy is to make a lot of sale for you to tier up faster. So keep the free shipping. It's hassle-free, it's simpler, and also it will give you more sales. So just save it. And this is it. Basically, once you have done with the shipping section, you have done creating your listing, and all you have to do is just, click list with display fees. There we go. So once you have this pop-up window, you know that your listing is live and you are now selling your design on your eBay account. And this is how it looks. See how appealing it is, the free postage ribbon. It's very appealing, because people have a sense of saving, straight away. It's like seeing, a markdown price. Obviously, is more attractive for customers. You have your beautiful, professionally looking pictures, and then you have all the options. You have different sizing and different colors. Obviously, in case you have different colors, you have to make sure you display also the white t-shirt. Now, because this was a very quick tutorial, I didn't create the mock-up for the white t-shirt, but you understand how it works by now. And then you have your price, you have, free deliveries in 2 to 3 days, and yeah, that's it. Then you have your description, your specification, and this is your listing. So this is how you leverage eBay. Now, the last things I need to mention, in case you make a sales, you may wonder, how do I ship it from Amazon to these customers? So when you make a sales, you usually see the address of the person that purchased. So all you have to do is go into your Amazon account. You basically add into your Amazon shopping cart the t-shirt that you're trying to ship to the customers. And at the checkout page, you make sure to change the address from your own to the customer address. And then the only last things you have to make sure to do is you want to check the little box where it says this is a gift, so that Amazon doesn't send the invoice with the real price in it. Basically, you're purchasing this t-shirt inside Amazon, sending it to the eBay customer's address, but you pay with your own, bank account, with your own credit card. I assume you are listing your t-shirt at a very low price, probably cost price, as most people do when they are on the lower tiers. So to you, most likely your own t-shirt is gonna cost $13.07, but the customer paid, almost $20 or £20 if you're selling in UK. That is for you to cover the eBay fees and also to have a little profit margin So do you see how this technique is super powerful? If you think about it, we spent few minutes to create this listing, but you have multiple products for sales here. So you spend 5 minutes to sell 20 different products. And if you have more variation, even more. So you see how you maximize your time here. We are basically drop shipping products from Amazon using eBay. Now let's see how we can leverage Pinterest instead. But first, let me quickly cancel this listing because obviously it's a fake and this is not my design. Okay, so in order to leverage Pinterest with a very similar technique, so obviously on Pinterest we are not selling the actual product, we are just advertising the product. But we want to redirect any Pinterest users into our selling Amazon page, of course. So in order to create a pin, if you're not familiar with Pinterest, it's super easy to open an account. Literally it takes a couple minutes. And once you have an account, you just want to create a pin. So you click on create and then create pin, and you will end up in this page. But of course we need a picture. So let's go back into Canva really quick. Now you can create a whole new design, or you can use what you already have to, save some time. And we just want to resize the canvas basically for a Pinterest pin. So the way how we do that is by clicking on resize. And here, rather than typing the exact measurement, you can just search for Pinterest pin. Here it is the first one. And then you click on resize. And as you can see now, we have the Pinterest pin size. So you just want to move elements around and adjust it a little bit. You can re-edit all three just to see which one looks better. For example, for a Pinterest pin, this one with the model will look better because she fills more space into the pin, while this one is a bit lost, as you can see. So we can resize even this one. Voila. So you can use the one that you like the most. You can maybe fill the spaces a little bit more here, and you can also use this picture if you like it more. You can put more leaves in here. We can replicate this. Okay. So as you can see, it takes seconds to reformat the work we already done previously. Literally, it took me seconds, guys. And once you have your pin, ready to be exported, you just want to download it. And now we go back into Pinterest, and we can just select our Pinterest pin image. So let's use this one. This is very pretty, very warm, very autumny. So all you have to do is to just add a title. We can put the actual text in the shirt, like pumpkin spice season woman t-shirt. Then you can put a sort of a description. You can still copy and paste the same description we used for our eBay listing or into your Amazon listing. Basically, if we go back into the actual listing of this t-shirt, we can just copy and paste the description. So here it is. Great gift idea for the pumpkin spice lover this Halloween season. We can actually put the old description like celebrate the autumn, blah blah blah. So edit, copy, go back into Pinterest, and then edit, paste. So now we have a description, and then you can add your alt text, which is great for SEO, search engine optimization. So this is going to increase your chances to be found in the internet. So you can put keywords basically, okay? Pumpkin spice season, coffee, t-shirt. Put any relevant keyword that is gonna apply to the actual product you are advertising. And then once you've put your keywords, this is the most important part. You want to put your destination link. So here is where I put my Amazon selling page URL. So basically pretending still that this is our own shirt. And please guys, I cannot stress enough, do not copy other people's design. This is an example how to do it with your own design, okay? So this is a super valuable strategy, but it works obviously when you do it with your own design. Never ever ever copy other people's design, okay? Don't be a scam. So if you click on the URL bar and you just copy, you can paste it right here. Paste. Now our pin is ready to be published. You can select publish immediately or at a later date. Of course, we're gonna keep it on immediately. You can also create a carousel, for example, so you can post multiple images. So since we have two, we can insert even this one, okay? As we did for eBay. So now we have two different pictures in the same pin. So these may convert more, you know, you may have more sales because you are showcasing your product in two different ways. So you may attract more people. So now that our pin is ready, all we have to do is to just publish it. So now my pin is live, and if you check, the Amazon link is attached to it. So if anyone that likes this shirt, click on it, it will be redirected to the Amazon selling page. How cool is that? And to maximize even more all the work that we just done, beside posting it on eBay and Pinterest, you can still share this exact pin by copying the link. You can leverage even your Instagram account, your Facebook account. You can send it through a WhatsApp message, through Twitter, or through simple email. Literally, sky is the limit. You have so many options to advertise your product with just few clicks, because once you've done the work, you know, to create your mock-ups, and these mock-ups look super professional, by the way, and it took only a few seconds. It's so easy, guys. And you can leverage multiple social media platforms all in once. So you do the work once, and then you can leverage 5-6 different social medias. This is pure marketing, you know, it's so powerful. And this technique alone really brought me about 4 to 5 sales this past month. So I know you may think, oh my gosh, 4 or 5 sales in a month is not a lot, but if you consider I'm in tier 10, it's a good ratio, you know. Of course, if you do this for every single t-shirt that you have and you have more slots available, imagine the numbers, of course, are gonna be much higher as well, you know. So any sales help, okay, when you are at the bottom tiers, any sales help. And this strategy, it's really, really effective, especially for people that are at the very bottom. So that's it, guys. I really hope this tutorial was super helpful for you. If it did help you, please give a like. It took only a few seconds for you to support my channel so that I can focus on making more helpful tutorials for you. Also, if you didn't yet, please consider subscribing. I'm always posting very valuable tips and tricks and very good quality content, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.